Welcome everybody to my class today. We are discussing on different forms of straight lines, and then we have started to solve problems of this chapter. Now let us start with this problem. The coordinates of one vertex of an equilateral triangle are 2, 3 and the equations of its opposite side is x plus y equals to. Find the equation of the other sides. Suppose this is our equilateral triangle, say ABC. Let coordinates of the vertex A are 2, 3 and the side opposite to A, that is BC, has its equation x plus y equals to 2. Now we are asked to find the equation of the sides AB and BC. As we know, each angle of an equilateral triangle is of nature pi by 3. So these two angles will be pi by 3. So like previous day's problem in which we have solved a problem of isosceles right triangle. In that case, these two angles were pi by 4. Now today I am solving an equilateral triangle problem, so the angles are pi by 3. So this equation is minus y equals to minus 1 into x plus 2. That is, its slope is minus 1. Now, as the sides AB and AC passes through the point A 2, 3, so let us consider equation of any one b y minus 3 by x minus 2 equals to m. This is one. Equation of the side BC is y equals to minus 1 into x plus 2. This is 2. Now, as we know, angle ABC equals to angle ACB equals to pi by 3. So, angle between the straight lines 1 and 2 will be pi by 3. So, we must have tan of pi by 3 is equals to mod of m minus minus 1 by 1 plus m into minus 1. That means tan of pi by 3 is root 3 equals to mod of m plus 1. This is 1 minus m, but I am writing mod of m minus 1. As we have modular sign, we can adjust it. Now we have m plus 1 by m minus 1 equals to plus minus root 3. We know when we are removing modular sign, we have to take both plus minus 1. So from this we get two equations. One is m plus 1 by m minus 1 equals to root 3 and other is m plus 1 by m minus 1 equals to minus root 3. Now applying component by dividend, we get twice m by 2 equals to root 3 plus 1 by root 3 minus 1, and here we get twice m by 2 equals to minus root 3 plus 1. Here it is minus root 3 minus 1. So let us erase this part. From this part we get m equals to, let us divide it by root 3. 1 by root 3, 1 minus 1 by root 3. This is actually tan of pi by 4 plus pi by 6. For the other part we have n equals to minus of minus root 3 plus 1, this is minus root 3 minus 1. So this becomes root 3 minus 1 by root 3 plus 1. Root 3 minus 1 by root 3 plus 1. So if we divide both numerator and denominator by root 3, we get 1 minus 1 by root 3, 1 plus 1 by root 3. This becomes tan of pi by 4 minus pi by 6. So this becomes tan of 3 to 5 pi by 12, and this becomes tan of 3 minus 2 pi by 4. This is not necessary actually. So we get two values of m. So we can write the equation of the sides AB and AC as, or the equation of the other two sides as y minus 3 by x minus 2 equals to tan of pi by 12, and other one will be y minus 3 by x minus 2 equals to tan of pi by 2. Or you can write in this way also. This was root 3 plus 1 by root 3 minus 1, so you can write 2 plus root 3. This was root 3 minus 1 by root 3 plus 1, so this will be 2 minus root 3. So you can write in this way also. Y minus 3 by x minus 2 equals to 2 plus root 3, and y minus 3 by x minus 2 equals to 2 minus root 3. In any one form you can write the answer. Next question. Find the distance of the line this from the point this measured in a direction making an angle pi by 4 with the given line. Suppose this is the line provided. Its equation is given to be 3x minus 2y, 3x minus 2y minus 1 equals 0 or equal to 1. From the point 5, 3. Suppose this is the point outside the line, because substitute this 5 to the 15 minus is okay. 5 is outside point. Find the distance of this line from this point measured in a direction making an angle pi by 4 with the given line. So this line will make pi by 4 with the line. Okay. Say this point is B. Let us draw perpendicular to the line. Say this is M. We are asked to find AM. We are asked to find AB. First find AM. What is AM? AM will be mod of 3 into 5 minus 2 into 3 minus 1 divided by root over of 3 square plus minus 2 square. Recall the formula. The formula was mod of ax1 plus b by 1 plus c divided by root over of b square plus b square. This formula is used here. This units. This will be 3 was a 15 minus 7 8 by 9 4 root over 13 units. 3 was a 15, which is a 6, 15 minus 6 9, 9 minus 1 8, 3 square plus 2 square root over 13. Okay. This is A. Now we have to find AB. So from triangle AMB, we have AB by AM. Look, AB by AM. A is by B. So cosec pi by 4. What is cosec pi by 4? Cosec pi by 4 is root 2. That implies AB will be 8 by root 13 into root 2. So this will be 8 root 26 by 13 units. 8 root 26 by 13 units. Okay. Next question. The equation of a side of a rectangle. Equation of a side of a rectangle is this, and the two vertices are this. Find the equation of the other three sides. Let us consider a rectangle here. This is our rectangle ABCD. Equation of a side of a rectangle is 4x plus 7y. 4x plus 7y plus 5 equals 0. And the two vertices are minus 3, 1 and 1, 1. Now check which one of them satisfy this line. Put minus 3, 1 here. Minus 3, 1. Minus 12 plus 7. Nice hand. So let us take coordinates of A to be minus 3, 1. And the other one is 1, 1. 1, 1 is not on this line. Now we have to check 1, 1 will be coordinates of which one, either of C or D. If it is of D, then AD should be perpendicular to this. If it is D, then its slope will be 0, which will be not perpendicular to this line. So this can't be of D. This coordinate will be of C, 1, 1. Now you are asked to find the equation of the other three sides. All the three sides you have to find out. Now look, BC is perpendicular to this side, this line, and it passes to C. You can find BC. AD is perpendicular to this side and it passes to A. You can find AD. Just find them first, then we will find BC. Equation of AB is (4x plus 7y plus 5 equals 0). Let us shift this to the form slope intercept form, because we want to find its slope. 7y equals to minus 4x minus 5. That implies y equals to minus 4 by 7 into x and then minus 5 by 7. So this is slope of AB. Therefore, slope of AB and BC will be minus 1 by minus 4 by 7. So this will be 7 by 4. Both AD and BC will have slope 7 by 4. Now in case of AD it passes to A. So equation of AD will be, equation of AD is y minus 1 by x plus 3 equals to slope is 7 by 4. So just simplify it. 7x plus 21 equals to 4y minus 4. That implies 7x minus 4y plus 25 equals to 7x minus 4y plus 25 equals to. This is equation of AD. Equation of AD we have found 7x minus 4y plus 25 equals 0. Next, let us find equation to side BC. Equation to BC is, this will be y minus 1 by x minus 1 as it passes to 1, 1, and its slope is 7 by 4. So we get 7x minus 7 equals to 4y minus 4. This gives 7x minus 4y equals to 3. This is equation to BC. Equation to BC we get 7x minus 4y equals to 3. Last we have to find equation to BC. Look, BC is parallel to AB. So slope of BC is same as slope of AB. Now slope of AB was minus 4 by 7. So slope of BC will be same. So equation to BC will be, equation to BC is y minus 1 by x minus 1 equals to minus 4 by 7. Just simplify it. 7y minus 7 equals to minus 4x plus 4. So you get 4x plus 7y equals to 11. So you get equation to the side BC is 4x plus 7y equals to 11. So 7x minus 4y plus 25 equals 0, then 7x minus 4y minus 3 equals 0, and then 4x plus 7y minus 11 equals 0. So we find the equations of all the remaining three sides. Then next question. Show that the lines a plus b into x plus a minus b into y minus 2ab equals 0 is number 1. A minus b into x plus a plus b into y minus 2ab equals 0 is number 2. And the third one is x plus y equals 0. They form an isosceles triangle whose vertical angle is 2 tan inverse of a by b. Here vertical angle means the angle between the equal sides. So let us draw a triangle here. ABC. Say 1 represents side AB, 2 represents side AC, and 3 represents side BC. We have to show the given straight lines are sides of an isosceles triangle. How can we show this? First write them in slope intercept form, because we have to find their slopes. From 1 we have y equals to minus of a plus b by a minus b into y plus 2ab by a minus b. From 2 y is minus a minus b by a plus b into x plus 2ab by a plus b. And from 3 we have y equals to minus x, that is minus 1 into x. So we get the three slopes as the first slope of 1. Slope of 1 is m1, say m1. Slope of 1 is say m1. m1 is b plus a by b minus a. Slope of 2, say m2. This is b minus a by b plus a. Slope of 3, m3 is minus 1. Now, I am erasing this. Let alpha be the angle between the lines 1 and 2. Then tan alpha equals to mod m1 minus m2 by 1 plus m1. This is equals to mod m1 is b plus a by b minus a minus m2 is b minus a by b plus a by 1 plus their product b plus a by b minus a into b minus a by b plus a. You get multiply both n and d by b minus into b plus a. You get b plus a whole square minus b minus a whole square divided by, here it becomes b square minus a square plus b square minus a square. Oh. You can write this directly. No, I multiply this way. Okay. This is equals to, the numerator becomes 4ab, the denominator becomes 2b square. B square minus a square, no, 2b square means 2 into b square minus a square is equals to mod of 2ab by b square minus a square. You can write it as 2a by b 1 minus a by b whole square. So you can write alpha equals to tan inverse of 2a by b 1 minus a by b whole square. This will become 2 tan inverse of a by b. So you get angle between 1 and 2. That is this angle. Next. This angle becomes 2 tan inverse of a by b. Next, angle between 1 and 3. Say that angle will be beta. So tan beta will be mod of 1 and 3. So mod of m1 minus m3 by 1 plus m1 m3. This will be b plus a by b minus a minus m3 is minus 1 plus b plus a by b minus a into minus 1. So this will become, multiply both n and d by b minus a, you get b plus a plus b minus a divided by b minus a minus b minus a. To be by minus 2a. So you can write it as mod of b by a, because mod of b by minus a is same as mod of b by a. Then find angle between 2 and 3. Let us write the result here. We find beta equals to tan inverse of mod of b by a. Next, angle between 1 and 3 be gamma. Then tan gamma will be mod of 2 and 3. So m2 minus m3 by 1 plus m2 m3. This will be equals to m2 is b minus a by b plus a minus m3 is minus 1 plus b minus a by b plus a into minus 1. Multiply both n and d by b plus a, you get b minus a plus b plus a. Here it becomes b plus a minus b plus a. So we get 2b by 2a. So mod of b by a. So your gamma becomes tan inverse of mod of b by a. So see, beta and gamma are equal here, and the remaining angle is this. So it is proved that the given three straight lines are the sides of an isosceles triangle, where the angle between the equal sides is 2 tan inverse of a by b. Next question. It is a question on a parallelogram. two adjacent sides of a parallelogram are this. Say this is 4x plus 5y equals 0 and this is 7x plus 2y equals 0. Then it is quite obvious that A is origin, because this line also passes through origin, this line also passes through origin. So the point of intersection is A. So coordinate of that is the vertex A is identical with the origin, and so its coordinate will be 0, 0. This equation is 7x plus 2y equals 0. Right. It is also given that if the equation of its one diagonal is 11x plus 7y equals 9. Look, the diagonal AC, as it passes through origin, so its equation can't be 11x plus 7y equals 9. So obviously this is equation of the diagonal BD. Equation to diagonal BD is given to be 11x plus 7y equals to 9. Find the equation of the other diagonal. That is, you are asked to find the equation to the diagonal AC. Now, follow. We know equation of AD, we know equation of BD. So solving them, we can find coordinates of D. We know equation of side AB, we know equation of diagonal BD. So solving them, we can find B. So after getting B and D, we can find the midpoint E of BD, and then diagonal AC which passes through A and D. We can find it. So first, write down. Let now equations of AD is 7x plus 2y equals 0. This is number 1. Equation of BD is 11x plus 7y equals to 9. This is number 2. Equation of AB is 4x plus 5y equals 0. This is number 3. Now solving 1 and 2. We have just substitute x equals to or y equals to minus 7x by 2. 11x plus 7 into, instead of y, write minus 7x by 2 equals to 9. We get 22 minus 49 by 2 into x equals to 9. This is minus 27. Minus 27x equals to 18. So you get x equals to minus 2 by 3. If x equals minus 2 by 3, then y will be equal to, y is minus 7x by 2. So equals to minus 7 by 2 into x is minus 2 by 3. So this will become 7 by 3. So we get coordinate of D minus 2 by 3 comma 7 by 3. Next, we have to find coordinates of B. For this we have to solve equation 2 and 3. Solving and 3. Substitute y equals to minus 4x by 5 here. You have 11x plus 7 into, instead of y, write minus 4x by 5. Minus 4x by 5 equals to 9. 55x minus 28x equals to 45. 27x equals to 45. So your x will be 9 5s are 9 3s are. X is 5 by 3. And then y will be equals to minus 4x by 5. So minus 4 by 5 into x is 5 by 3. So this becomes minus 4 by 3. So we get coordinates of B as 5 by 3, comma minus 4 by 3. Next we have to find coordinates of E. E is midpoint of BD, so coordinates of E will be 5 by 3 minus 2 by 3 whole by 2. 5 by 3 minus 2 by 3 whole by 2, and then 7 by 3 minus 4 by 3 whole by 2. This is 1 by 2. 7 minus 4, 3, this is also 1 by 2. So you get coordinates of E as half, comma half. So now it is quite easy to find equation to AC. Now equation to AC is y minus 0 by x minus 0 is equals to half minus 0 by half minus 0. That is ultimately y equals to x. This is the equation to the diagonal AC. Next question, very interesting question. The coordinates of two vertices of a triangle are this. Let us consider triangle ABC and let its vertices B and C have the coordinates minus 2, 3 and C has the coordinates 5, minus 1. If the orthocenter of the triangle is at the origin, orthocenter means point of intersection of the altitudes. This point, say this is H. This is given to be origin. The origin, so you can take 0, 0. Origin, find the coordinates of the third vertex. Now you have to find the coordinates of the point A. Now look, you know coordinates of the orthocenter O, you know coordinates of B. You can find slope of OB. Slope of OB is 3 minus 0 by minus 2 minus 0. So this is minus 3 by 2. Now as AC is perpendicular to OB, why AC is perpendicular to OB? Because O is orthocenter, so OB should be perpendicular to AC. Therefore slope of AC will be 2 by 3. As this is minus 3 by 2, so it will be 2 by 3. Now equation to AC is y plus 1 by x minus 5 equals to 2 by 3. Just simplify it. 2x minus 10 equals to 3y plus 3. You get 2x minus 3y equals to 13. This is equation to AC. 2x minus 3y equals to 13. Next, find slope of OC. Slope of OC. This will be minus 1 minus 0 by 5 minus 0. So this is 1 by 5. As OC perpendicular to AB, therefore slope of AB is 5. So therefore equation to AB is y minus 3 by x plus 2 is equals to 5. That gives 5x plus 10 equals to y minus 3. That gives 5x minus y equals to minus 13. This is equation to side AB. This is 5x minus y equals to minus 13. Now solving these two equations, we can find it. We have equation to AB as 5x minus y equals minus 13. This is 2x minus 3y equals to 13. So multiply this by 3. We get 15x minus 3y equals to minus 39. This is 2x minus 3y equals to 13. Just subtract. You get 13x. This is cancelled. Minus 42. No, 42, no, 52. That is x equals to minus 4. So just put x equals to minus 4 here. You get y equals to 5x plus 13. So 5 into minus 4 plus 13. Minus 20 plus 13, that is minus 7. So coordinates of A will be minus 4 comma minus 7. Okay. Next question. Two sides of an isosceles triangle are given by the equation this. Its third side passed through the point this. Determine the equation of the third side. To solve this question, we have to recall a rider that we have solved in class 8. Suppose this is an isosceles triangle. Side BA is produced to say D. Then exterior angle BAC is produced. If we draw a bisector of this angle, then this line is parallel to BC. How? See, these two angles are equal as it is isosceles. Now, this total angle will be 2x because exterior angle equals to sum of the interior opposite angles, and it is bisected by this line, so they will be xx. So they are ordinary interior angles. For this reason you can say they are parallel. They are corresponding angles. For this reason also you can say they are parallel. That is, the bisector of the exterior angle here is parallel to the side BC. This will be applied here. Two sides of an isosceles triangle are this, and its third side passes through this. Determine the equation of the third side. So obviously they are equal sides. Two sides are, one is 7x minus y plus 3 equals 0, and the other is x plus y minus 3 equals 0, or equal to x plus y equals 2, and the third side pass to the point 1 comma minus 10. So here is the point 1 comma minus 10 which lies on BC. Determine the equation of the third side. Now, if we consider these two straight lines in this way, then there are two angles between them, this and this. So this is one angle bisector, this is another angle bisector. So side BC is parallel to this, or in the other way, the other side may exist in this way also. In that case, this side will be parallel to this bisector, and in both of the cases, the third side passes through the point 1, minus 10. First, understand this situation. Again, I am repeating. These are the sides AB and AC. They have two angles between them. One is this, one is this. They have two angle bisectors. One is this, other is this. So, when side BC in this way, then it passes through 1 minus 10 and parallel to this bisector. But the side BC may exist in this way also. In that case, it passes through 1 minus 10 and it is parallel to this bisector. Okay. So first our duty is to find the two angle bisectors of the angles between the given two sides. So write the equation of the given two sides are 7x minus y plus 3 equals to, this is number 1. Other one is x plus y minus 3 equals to, this is number 2. Now, for angle bisector, all the points lying on angle bisector are equidistant from the two arms. Similarly, for this bisector also, these angles are distances are equal. So, equation of angle bisectors will be in this way. I am writing the formula: a1x plus b1y plus c1 divided by root over of a1 square plus b1 square is equals to plus minus a2x plus b2y plus c2 divided by root over of a2 square plus b2 square. So here the lines are this. So write down equation of the angle bisectors between the equation to the angle bisectors of the angle between the lines 1 and 2 are 7x minus y plus 3 divided by root over of 7 square plus minus 1 square is equals to plus minus x plus y minus 3 divided by root over of 1 square plus 1 square. So take plus sign one time and then take minus sign. Then you get two angle bisectors. So considering plus sign, we have 7x minus y plus 3 divided by root over 50, that is 5 root 2 equals to x plus y minus 3, this is root 2, and the other equation will be 7 minus x minus y plus 3 divided by 5 root 2 minus equal to minus x plus y minus 3 by root 2. Root 2 cancelled. We get from this step 7x minus y plus 3 equals to 5x plus 5y minus 15. That gives 2x minus 6y equals to minus 18. Let us erase this. Dividing by 2, we get, just make it slope intercept form. So we get 6y equals to 2x plus 18. So y equals to 1/3 x plus 3. This is one equation. The other equation will be 7x minus y plus 3 is equals to minus 5x minus 5y plus 15. 12x plus 4y equals to 12. Y equals to minus 3x plus 3. This is slope of other bisector. Now write when the third side BC is parallel to this bisector, then its equation will be, it passes to 1 minus 10, so its equation will be y plus 10 by x minus 1 equals to 1 by 3, and when third side BC is parallel to this bisector, then its equation will be y plus 10 by x minus 1 equals to minus 3. Now just simplify it. X minus 1 equals to 3y plus 30. So ultimately get x minus 3y equals to 31. From this we get y plus 10 equals to minus 3x plus 3. So 3x plus y plus 7 equals 0. These are the possible equations of the third value. 3x plus y plus 7 equals 0, x minus 3y equals 31. Okay? Let us end today because the next question is very lengthy. So it will be better to do it in the next class. So many classes will be required to complete the chapter of straight line here. So bye bye.